it's a Division 1 match between Warrington and Leeds. The Warrington team now taking the field at number 1, David Lyon. Number 2, Des Drummond. Number 3, Gary Mercer. Number 4, Tony Farnley. Number 5, Mark Forster. Number 6, Paul Derbyshire. Number 7, Paul Bishop. Number 8, Tony Burke. Number 9, Dwayne Mann. Number 10, Steve Malloy. Number 11, Robert Jackson. Number 12, Gary Sanderson. And number 13, Mike Gregory. Substitutes for Warrington: number 14, Paul Cullen. And at number 15, Mark Thomas. The Leeds team: at number 1, Gary Lord. Number 2, Vince Fawcett. Number 3, John Bentley. Number 4, Rob Ackerman. Number 5, Carl Gibson. Number 6, Gary Schofield. Number 7, David Cruikshank. Number 8, Cavill Yu. Number 9, Colin Maskell. Number 10, Paul Dixon. Number 11, Mike Curiti. Number 12, David Aaron. And number 13, Gary Devoity. Substitutes for Leeds: at number 14, Paul Delaney. And number 15, Roy Powell. Referee for today's game, excellent referee as far as I'm concerned, Mr. John Olsworth from Kippax. His such judges is Mr. Hayes, red flag, and Mr. Carter, the yellow flag. Leeds playing in the whole familiar strip of white with the blue and yellow across. Warrington in the normal primrose and blue stripes. Remember, Warrington's been to Headingley already this season and come away with a 30 points to 60 feet. Leeds were excellent on the night. The only try scorer for Warrington that night was Tony Farnley. Warrington today playing Paul Derbyshire at number 6 instead of Rocky Turner. I think they're just probably resting Rocky after a few hard games in the last few weeks. So it's Warrington playing towards the railway end, Leeds playing to the scoreboard end, get the game underway. Gary Schofield will kick off. Mr. Olsworth gets the game underway. Bishop's getting ready to pick this pass up. First tactic, kick straight back upfield. Good ploy by Bishop and an excellent kick. Excellent kick start by Warrington. 50-yard kick by Bishop puts Leeds back on the defensive. But it's Leeds head and ball. While we're here, congratulations to Wigan in getting to Wembley yesterday. We're beating St Helens 20 points to 14. They'll meet the winners of the Warrington Oldham game, which is played the end of the month. The Leeds in possession. Warrington offside. No. Someone whistling in the crowd. Leeds now on the attack. Devoity gets it out to the big second rower, Curiti. Devoity to Cruikshank. Cruikshank gives it to Erin, playing back in the pack. Played a standoff for a number of games for Leeds earlier in the season. Kick downfield, strong wind in Warrington's favour in the first half. David Lyon picks it up, tries to get out John Bentley, but he's well tackled. Warrington now just inside their own half. Farnley, tackled by Frick, loses the ball. Mr. Olsworth sees it. Tony Farnley not happy with the decision. Mr. Olsworth right on top. Steady knocked on, and it's a scrum down Leeds head and ball. David Cruikshanks, Australian scrum half, playing for Leeds today. Cruikshanks puts it in and gets it out. He knocks on. Good play by Mr. Olsworth. Spotted a knock on the blind side of him, but still managed to see Cruikshanks knock on. Excellent refereeing. So it's Warrington's head and ball. Bishop puts it in. Gives it to Derbyshire. Farnley trying to go round Devoity, but well tackled. Warrington now inside the Leeds half. Foster takes it acting half back, but he's well tackled. 3 or 4 Leeds defenders, and he loses possession. Knock on. Well spotted again by Mr. Olsworth. Got eyes in the back of his head, John Olsworth. You can't try anything with this referee. Warrington's head and ball, exactly on the halfway line. Bishop to feed. Bishop feeds, gets the ball out. Derbyshire back to Bishop. Bishop's, but he's well tackled. Bentley doing the tackling. And Schofield. Gregory sells the dummy, but Schofield don't go for it. Bob Jackson, he's tackled. Bentley doing a lot of tackling for Leeds in the early stages. Mike Gregory, Leeds offside. Paul Dixon, caught offside by Mr. Oldsworth. It's a penalty to Warrington, 5 yards inside the Leeds half of the field. Mike Gregory, I think, well, it's just his boot. I thought he was having problems with his left ankle. Going at goal, Paul Bishop kicking the goals today. About 45 yards out. Be a good kick if he kicks it. Leeds will be feeling a bit depressed after last week's defeat by Wigan on their own territory. Last week's game, to my money, was a make or break for the league championship. Wigan come away with an excellent win. Warrington got to win today, keep up their hopes of a top 8 spot in a game against the Australian tourists next season. Bishop now. Good 45 yards out, but he's got a strong wind behind him. Wind should help him here. Gets the distance. Just goes to the right of the post. So it'll be a 25 drop out to Leeds. Strong wind here. The wind getting up now more as the game goes on. Kicked out. Bob Jackson takes this. Bob Jackson now. He's tackled by Coyote and Bentley. Foster. Foster gives Malloy. 4 Leeds players there. The crowd shouting for offside, but I don't think they were. Burke picks it up. Good tackling by Devoete and Maskell. Good play by Sanderson. Just breaks the first tackle by Devoete, but Aaron's there to mop up behind. Gregory, he's tackled. Well tackled by Cavalier. Here's Bishop with a drop goal. Looks short. Well took by the full-back Gary Lord, so it's a tap to Leeds on the 25. Lord takes it quickly. No, Warrington are waiting for him. It's at the time. Maskell restarts. Cavalier takes the running up. Maskell. Cruikshank gives it to number 10. Paul Dixon. He's tackled by Mann and Sanderson. Devoete, long one to Aaron. Aaron sends out a long pass. Got Schofield running. Schofield's going on the far side. Good pass inside. In touch though. Vince Fawcett was alleged to have put a foot in touch. Good break though by Gary Schofield, showing his true class there. Made a fairy. And it's Warrington's head and ball. Bishop. Derbyshire comes inside, but he's well tackled. Devoete and Schofield doing the tackling this time. Mike Gregory acting half-back. Man gives it to Bob Jackson. Bob Jackson's well tackled though. 3 Leeds players. Leeds tackling in 2s and 3s this afternoon. Man. Burke has to go on his own. Makes it to the halfway line. Tackled by Devoete and Aaron. Man. Bishop with a long kick. Finds Leeds out of position. A good kick by Bishop. Beautiful kick by Bishop. Finds touch about 5 yards from the Leeds line. But Leeds get head and ball. Leeds on the defensive. Warrington taking full advantage of this strong wind in the first half. So it's Leeds. Cruikshank puts the ball in. Comes away on his own this time, but he's tackled by Gregory. Divity goes on his own. He's tackled. Ex-Hull lad this. Come to Leeds for a lot of money early in the season. Dixon's well tackled though. Just on the Leeds 25. Leeds in possession. Schofield, here's the kick by Schofield. Good kick considering the wind, but Desi Drummond's got this one covered. Knocks it backwards. Picks it up backwards, says Mr. Oldsworth. Correct decision, and Desi's tackled. Carl Gibson does the tackling, aided by Ackerman. Bishop back to Mercer. Mercer shrugs off you, but Mew comes back and tackles him with the assistance of Erin. Warrington now, midway between the halfway and the 25. Misses out Burke, gives it to the Malloy. Malloy, 6 tackles again, says Mr. Oldsworth, as Bob Jackson comes away. Jackson's still going. Good tackle though, sweeping move there by Cruikshank, doing the sweeping for Leeds. Derbyshire, he's tackled. Warrington player out. Touch judge seen it. Tackled after it got rid. I don't know who the offender was, but the touch judge and Mr. Oldsworth will certainly know. Tackled off the ball. I think there could be a sin binning coming up here for that offence. It's Bishop. Bishop's the chap receiving attention. It's off the ball, but by who, I don't know, but I'll tell you now. Yes. I think it's the hooker, Maskell. He'll have to watch where he's walking now. He's walking on thin ice. You don't play around with Mr. Oldsworth, and he's shouting someone else over. Two of them. Two troublemakers being called out. No, number 9 is Maskell. Who's this offender? Schofield having a word, and it's Cavalier. 2 players being cautioned. So Leeds now walking on thin ice. 2 players cautioned. Lyon, good kick to touch, puts play just outside the Leeds 25. Warrington on the attack. Burke shrugs off 2 tackles, makes it just inside the Leeds 25. Warrington now 20 yards from the Leeds line. Burke inside to Jackson. Jackson still going. Knock on. Mr. Oldsworth's not missing a trick here this afternoon. That's good refereeing. The best referee in the league for my money. Stops the clock. Leeds must have brought a good 1,500 supporters with him. Well played by Bishop. Unlucky though in touching goal, so it'll be a tap to Leeds on the 25. Bishop did very well then, quick round the scrum. Cruikshank's a bit slow and managed to get his boot to the ball, but luckily for Leeds it rolled dead. Warrington now turn to defend. Leeds misses out, gives it to Cavalier, but he's no, he breaks through Cavalier. Good play by Q, breaks through 2 Warrington tacklers. Loses his boot in the action. Here's Erin. Erin gives it inside. He's well tackled though. QET. Bit of an obstruction and a knock-on. A lot of mistakes by both sides in the early 10 minutes here. I suppose the wind's at fault in most of this. So it's Warrington, head and ball, just inside their own half of the field. Bishop collects it, gives it to Foster, who's come inside. Foster shrugs off Schofield, but Schofield comes back second time with the assistance of Diverty. Sanderson, strong running by Sanderson, good tackling by Dixon. Bishop, Derbyshire to Farley breaks out, but well played Lyons, good play. Forward pass, says Mr. Oldsworth. Excellent play by Warrington, put Leeds under all kinds of pressure, but the final pass was adjudged forward by Mr. Oldsworth. Correct decision. Good play by Lyon, but the final pass forward, so it's Leeds. Cruikshank to feed. Gives it to Lord, who's linking up, but he's tackled. Gregory and Derbyshire doing the tackling. Devoity. Cruikshanks to Kuwaiti. Kuwaiti plays the ball. Maxwell to Devoity again. Devoity trying to beat one man, but he's well tackled. Midway between the Leeds 25 and halfway. Leeds in possession. Cruikshank. Schofield sells the dummy, but he's well tackled by Burke. Warrington shepherding Schofield today. Erin. He's still going, Erin. Strong player, but he's tackled. Gregory and Mercer do the tackling. Still in midway between the halfway and the 25s. Good dummy by Schofield, but kicked straight out on the full. So it'll be a scrum down. Warrington's heading ball. No, Warrington's played a ball. 6 tackle. So Gregory gets the game restarted. Man will go on his own. Well tackled though. Maskell and you do the tackling. Bishop acting halfback. Misses out Malloy, gives it to Sanderson. Good play inside to Burke. Burke still going. Strong running by Burke. 3 Leeds players bring him down. 1 down. Bishop knocked the pass down. Gregory does well. 6 against, says Mr. Oldsworth. No Leeds get the ball. Mike Gregory not hurt. 2 players hurt. Gregory gets up. Dixon, he's tackled. Good tackle by Burke and Drummond. It looks a bad... It's Erin who's hurt. They're shouting for a stretcher. Warrington get possession back. Malloy. Now Warrington now. The crowd getting behind him. Jackson. Good tackling though. Well tackled. Schofield doing the tackling. Man to Malloy. Malloy charging forward. He's tackled. Kuwaiti doing the tackling. And Bentley. Warrington, Bishop. Mike Gregory, but Mike Gregory loses the ball. Knock on, says Mr. Allsworth. Erin's being led off. It looks like a bad jaw injury. Maybe his cheekbone. He's being led off. I think he'll be replaced by Roy Powell. Another international forward on the Leeds substitute bench. Unlucky, Erin. Been playing well for Leeds this year. Anyway, it's Leeds with the ball. Schofield plays a good ball out to Lord. But well tackled by Lyon, his opposite number. Leeds now in possession on their own 25. Ackerman gives it to Cruikshank. Cruikshank dummies. He's well tackled though. Lyon and Mercer do the tackling. Kuute, Divoati gives it to Powell, who's just come on. First touch, he's tackled by Mercer. Leeds now trying to get out of their own 25. Cavalier can't get the pass out though. He had Lord on his inside. Maskell, Cruikshank, Divoati to you. Good play by Leeds. Gibson running, but well tackled by Warrington. Knock on. No advantage, says Mr. Allsworth, so it's a scrum down directly below us. 5 yards in the Warrington half of the field. Warrington head and ball. Good play there by Leeds. Cavalier managed to slip a lovely ball out. Got Gibson running, but Gibson was well tackled by his opposite number, Drummond. Drummond now come inside. Still going, Drummond. Unlucky there. Well tackled by Powell. Leeds come away with it. Lord to Bentley. Bentley though tackled by... Still going, Bentley. Broke away from Thornley. Leeds now. Schofield to Cruikshank to Powell. Powell along pass to Kuwaiti. Kuwaiti dummies. Good play by Kuwaiti. The ball goes into touch of a Warrington player. So it's a scrum down. Leeds head and ball. First time Leeds has been near the Warrington 25. What can they do? It's their head and ball. Cruikshank speeds. Gets it out. Schofield to Bentley. Bentley going, trying to run round Thornley. But he runs into Foster and he's tackled by his own player. Good tackle by Fawcett on Bentley. Fawcett has a run now. See what he can do. He's tackled on the 25. 3 Warrington players bring him down. Divoati, Cruikshank, Powell. He has to go on his own though, Powell. Breaks one tackle, but don't break the top tackler, Sanderson. Leeds now. 4 tackles. Here's Schofield. Oh, good pass. Fawcett now in the clear. Fawcett, those well tackled. Gregory and Bob Jackson bring him down. 10 yards from the Warrington line. Schofield, long pass to Divoati. Divoati to Dixon, but he's well tackled. Last tackle. 12 yards from the Warrington line. Leeds in possession. Watch for Schofield there. No, Divoati with a drop goal. Good goal. That opens the account. 20 minutes gone. Warrington 0, Leeds 1. Gary Divoati with a drop goal. It's Bishop getting ready to restart. Leeds 1-0 in front through that Gary Divoati drop goal. Bishop, long kick. Lovely, lets it go. Bounces. Good play by the touch judges. They spotted that, so it's a drop out from between the posts. Warrington got to get some points on the board in this first half with this win behind them. Leeds opening out though. So it's Schofield, drops out, long one. Good kick by Schofield. Lyon takes it. Lyon now, he's got Foster, but he decides to go on his own. Good tackle by Cruikshank. Man now. Gregory goes on his own. He's tackled, can't get his pass out. Tackle by Maskell. Warrington now applying pressure, man. Runs into Powell. Inside the 25 now on the Leeds 25. Warrington now. Burke acting half-back. He's got Bishop first receiver to Derbyshire. Derbyshire trying to find a gap, but he's well shepherded. Tackle by Kuwaiti. Warrington losing ground on that move. Here's Bishop. Inside to Malloy, but Kuwaiti's there again. Good tackling by this New Zealand second row forward, Mike Kuwaiti. Here's Mann. Strong running by Mann, still going. But last 6 tackles, said Mr. Olsworth, and it'll be a turnover. Leeds possession, just inside their own 25. Devoity well spotted again by Mr. Olsworth. He's not missing a trick. He's quicker than Paul Daniels, John Olsworth. He's not missed a trick this afternoon. So it's Paul Bishop, Warrington's head and ball, 5 yards in the Leeds 25. Can Warrington come up with some points here? Bishop Gregory picks it up. It's got Bishop. Feeds it to Foster. Well tackled by the Leeds cover defence. Excellent. Great. Foster should have gone in. Penalty to Warrington. I think Bishop might have passed that ball a second too soon there, but Gregory did exceptionally well there. Fed Bishop, but Bishop fed Foster just that second too quick, and the cover got Foster. I'll tell you what, there's not much score here in this first half, but it's an exciting first 25 minutes. Warrington trailing 1-0, drop goal by Gary Devoity. Malloy, he runs in, 5 yards now from the Leeds line. What can Warrington do here? Applying pressure, Bob Jackson. Oh, well tackled, 3 Leeds defenders, 2 yards now from the Leeds line. Leeds are defending very well. Man, Bishop. Bishop will have to go on his own though, there's no one there, and Schofield and Kuwaiti bring him down. Man, he's tackled. Schofield. Warrington lost 10 yards on them for 4 tackles. Sanderson to Gregory. What can Gregory do? He can go down, he's tackled. Devoity out to Warrington, now's a chance out wide here. Bishop. Inside, Warrington still going. Still going, Warrington. Little kick through, but well gathered by Dixon. Mr. Olsworth having none of that. Leeds now trying to come away from their own 25. Warrington now got the bit between the teeth. Keeping Leeds pending their own 25 as Powell comes forward. He's met. Malloy, Bob Jackson doing the tackling. Leeds now pending their own 25. Maskell, Cruikshanks, he has to go on his own. No, he gives it to Lord, and Lord nearly loses the ball. Still in their own 25, Leeds. Warrington really tackling well. Dixon, he's tackled. Last tackle, says Mr. Olsworth. Leeds finding it hard to make ground. Here's Devoity with a long kick. Good kick by Devoity, gets behind Desi Drummond, but he gets it. Knocked it on. Unlucky there, Drummond. The wind caught the ball at the last minute and it was a knock-on. Correct decision by Mr. Olsworth. Scrum down, midway between the Warrington 25 and halfway. Leeds head and ball. Cruikshank to feed. Cruikshank comes away with it. Schofield goes on his own. Sells a dummy. Gets a pass out to Lord. Good play by Schofield. Good backing up by Gary Lord. Puts play 10 yards from the Warrington line. Devoity, Cruikshank, Powell, is he going on his own? He's well tackled by Bishop. Good tackling by Warrington. Maskell goes on his own. Runs straight into the Warrington defence. He's tackled. 15 yards from the Warrington line. Dixon, Cruikshank to you. He'll have to go on his own. He's well tackled. Jackson and Sanderson tacklers this time. Here's Schofield. What's he going to do? He has to dive. No, gets it out. Cruikshank goes forward. Last tackle. Watch for the drop goal again here. Devoity in the position. Standing on the 20. Here's Schofield with it this time. Charge down. 6 more tackles, says Mr. Olsworth. Devoity, Lord, Bentley's trying to go round, he does do. Bentley getting the better of Farnley in this early half hour. But tackled by Foster. Cruikshank gives it inside, Cavalier still going. He knocks on, knock on. Leeds had the overlap there, Maskell just couldn't hold the ball. He had Fawcett on his outside, but afraid he was looking at the play instead of the ball, and he knocks on. Lucky let off for Warrington. Leeds now scrumming down 5 yards from the Warrington line. Bishop comes away with it. Gives it into Mercer. Mercer shrugs off one, but tackled by 2 more Leeds defenders. Gregory, he has to come on his own. Runs into Kuite and Devote. Leeds turn to tackle now as Warrington try to come away from their own 25. Mercer dummies, loses possession. Play on. Leeds now back in possession, applying pressure now. Powell sells a dummy. Trying to go down Burke, can't do it. Burke's in with a tackle and Mercer. Devote, Cruikshank to Dixon. Dixon unloads, but it comes off a Leeds man. Warrington now with a chance. Foster. Farnley give it too soon, and Foster was surrounded by 3 Leeds defenders. Trying to get up and play the ball. Leeds not having it. Farnley goes down with the ball. Just short of the halfway. Warrington now, what can they do? Mance shows the ball. Runs into 2 Leeds defenders. Loses possession again. Warrington losing possession too many times here. Devote. Good round, but Burke, good tackle by Burke. Cruikshank, Powell now, what's he going to do? He's going nowhere, Powell, he's buried, but gets his pass out. Cruikshank dummies. Inside to Dixon, but gets Dixon buried. Man doing the tackling this time. Cruikshank, Schofield dummies. Tackle from behind by Man doing a tremendous amount of tackling. Leeds now, what can they do? Inside, good play by Leeds. 6 again. Warrington not having to look at the bounce. Here's Gibson. Well tackled, another Leeds player down. This time it's Cavalier. Devote, long pass to Schofield. Long pass. Well tackled by the Warrington defence. Warrington read that very well. Up on Bentley as soon as he got the ball. Leeds lost 15 yards in that play. Q80 goes on his own. He don't make any ground. He's tackled. Dragged back by the Warrington defence. 25 yards out. Leeds in possession. Devote gives it to Powell. Powell standing still. You can't give a man the ball standing still. He gets buried. Devote. Long pass. Kicked. Good kick by Bentley. Finds touch about 10 yards from the Warrington line. Cavalier still receiving attention inside the Warrington 25. He's packing down with 5 forwards now. Cavalier looks alright. He's back on his feet. Big Australian, he's alright. He'll shake that off. Take more than that, put him out of the game. So Hugh goes back over to take his place in the Leeds front row. No, he goes into the loose forward position. Warrington get the ball through Bishop. Mercer has to come away with it now. Up to the forwards now to come away with it. Do some work here, forwards. Mike Gregory hears me and he comes away. Makes 10 yards. Good running by Mike Gregory. Last 10 minutes, play's been in the Warrington 25. Warrington penned down in the last 10 minutes. They need a good kick downfield. Here's Bishop. He hears me as well and gets a good kick behind Gary Lord. Warrington, where's the chasers now? Good kick by Warrington. Where's the chasers? Lord trying to let it go dead. The followers are here. Mercer, Jackson, Man, they're all there. Burke. Leeds now, 10 yards from their own line. Warrington now. Gibson coming in to give his forwards a rest. He has a run. Makes no yardage. 10 yards from the Leeds line. Still Leeds in possession. Here's Powell. Remember, Powell come on for Aaron Hurts in the first 15 minutes. Plays it to himself, Powell. Good run, good play by Powell. Makes another 15 yards. Cruikshank, Schofield, Kuite. He'll have to go on his own though. He's tackled by Man. Good tackling by Man. Devote though, gets it out. Good tackle by Drummond. No messing with Desi Drummond. When they get it, they stay down. Straight in. No, I think the touch judge was out of order there. The ball said it. Mr. Hollingsworth telling him you're 5 yards away, keep your nose out. He has no messing about. He's in charge. He reminds me of the old Eric Clay. Derbyshire, Mercer, Drummond, but well played, well read by Gary Lord. That move come to nothing. Lord read the situation, excellent there. Foster, ooh, just got outside Fawcett, but Fawcett and Bentley bring him down. Now it's Warrington, Gregory. Maskell standing offside position, he's in Warrington's line out. Leeds now, tackling Bishop, here's the kick by Bishop, good kick, gets behind Gibson, good kick by Bishop, puts play inside the Leeds 25 again. That's what Warrington's got to do. The Leeds forwards won't like doing this, running back, but I'll tell you what, the second half you can bet your life Schofield will make Warrington forwards work. So it's Warrington now, scrumming down, Leeds head and ball, Cruikshanks feeds, gets it out. Gibson coming in, he has a run, runs into Derbyshire. Derbyshire gets him second time. Yes, correct, quite correct, Mr. Hollingsworth. You'll find Derbyshire's the offender there. Not happy with Gibson shoving him off and goes in. Quite correct, Mr. Hollingsworth. Penalty to Leeds. Illegal use of the head. Your head's for thinking, not butting. So it's Warrington now. Powell. Tackle by Warrington. Leeds now trying to come away with it. Kuite playing well this second row forward. Kuite. Maskell inside. Devote coming for the return, gets it. Schofield goes round his man, but Mercer's there to bring him down with the help of man. Schofield now. Derbyshire's got to keep a close watch on this lad. Powell, he'll have to go on his own. Dies with the ball. Last tackle, Leeds will have to kick. 6 tackles, says Mr. Hollingsworth. Here's Schofield with a kick. Good kick, gets behind Lyon. Lyon will have to take it. Oh, good head. Picks it up in his in-goal area. Comes out with it. Decides to go on his own. Runs into Kuite and Bentley. Tackled. 10 yards from the line. Warrington now. Got to come away with it again. Burke comes on the blind side. Mercer. Leeds playing the old spotting game here. Not giving Warrington much room to move. They should have done that last week once they played Wigan. They give Wigan far too much scope. You can't come back from 21-2 behind. Anyway, here at Witherspoon, they lead him 1-0. 35 minutes gone. Jackson coming away. Last tackle. Here's Lyon with a big kick downfield, you can bet. No, it's Bishop. Gets it on his left foot. Good kicking game Bishop's having today. Fawcett knocks it backwards. He comes now. He's got Lord with him, but I've got a feeling he'll go on his own, and he's tackled. Gregory and Sanderson doing the tackling. Lord, he'll have a run. Runs into Sanderson. And Thornley. Leeds now. Cruikshank inside to Bentley. He's having a run. He's tackled. Leeds now. Playing Kuite wide as a centre here on this move. What they're going to do here? They play it wide too. Dixon, but he can't get the ball out to Kuite, who's playing in a centre position over on the far side. Here's Devote with a kick, finds touch just on the halfway line. Yep, it's Warrington. I thought that it's a Warrington player. Warrington got a break there, so it's Warrington's head and ball. Bishop, Foster, who's coming inside. Runs into Schofield, having a good game, Schofield at standoff. On a custom role for him, usually centre, but he's having a good game at standoff today. Sanderson, he's having a good game too, making ground. Man, Bishop, Derbyshire, Thornley beats his man, gives it to Mercer. Warrington scoring, got to score. Oh, good tackling by Leeds. Excellent tackling. Penalty, got to be a penalty. Holding down in the tackle, 2's better than 6. The old professional foul, 2 better than 6 Leeds. The old ploy. Like Gregory not happy with it, but that's professional fouls. Every team do them. So it looks like Warrington will have to be happy with 2 points. Unfortunate there, Warrington on the break. Mercer got his pass out to Lyon, but Lyon, the fullback, took man and ball, and just Lyon couldn't get his pass away. Good defensive play by Leeds. So it's Bishop, about 20 yards out, about 5 yards to the right of the post. Should blow this one over. I've said that before though. Left-footed. It's on his right side. Bishop now teeing it up. Should pop this one over. Can he pop it over? No problem. 2-1. 35 minutes gone at Withersfield Stadium. It's Warrington 2, Leeds 1. Leeds scorer a Gary Devoty drop goal after 15 minutes. For Warrington, Paul Bishop penalty after 35, throwed him down in the tackle. So it's Schofield now getting ready to restart. But they're done with 6 points though there, Warrington, with half-time coming up. I don't think 2's going to be enough with this strong wind against him in the second half. So it's Schofield still digging an hole. He must have been a coal miner, Gary, in his younger days. Schofield now, the ball blows down, get someone hold it, go on Gary Diverty, get your fingers on it, lad, earn your keep. Schofield, long kick downfield. Warrington's got it covered, well took by Derbyshire, I think. Yeah, Derbyshire's got it, well played young Derbyshire, brings it out. There's Desi Drummond will go on his own here. No, Bishop gets his kick away, good kick again by Bishop. Good kick by Bishop, another 30-40 yard kick. Having a good kicking game, Bishop. Not put a foot wrong this half. Put play back in the Leeds half, but Leeds head and ball. Can Warrington get a score? Vital score it'll be too, just before half time. The wind getting stronger as the game goes on. Gibson runs into Derbyshire and Gregory. Halfway line. Devoty. There's Ackerman, not seen much of this lad Ackerman, ex-rugby union convert, come from Whitehaven. Not seen much of him in this game up to now. Cruikshank, Maskell, outside to Kuwaiti. Kuwaiti did well there, but he's tackled. Can't get his pass away. Maskell, here's Dixon, another international forward, Dixon, but he's tackled, man and ball. Well tackled by number 6 Derbyshire and number 10 Malloy. Here's Devoty. Warrington's got to win this game today. 2 points very valuable for the top 8 chances. Schofield with a kick. Good kick this time. Drummond. Well done, Desi Drummond. Runs into Schofield and Devoty. And pinches the ball. Good play by Schofield. Here's W inside. Good pass. Maskell, good tackle by Lyons. Leeds now on the attack. Schofield, there's Dixon. 5 yards now from the Warrington line. Leeds applying pressure, getting a set move going. Schofield, can he go on his own? No, can't get a pass out. Well tackled man. Tackles Schofield, man and ball. 2 yards from the Warrington line. Devoty. Kuwaiti knocks on. Kuwaiti not watching the play, loses ball, and Warrington pick it up. Desi Drummond makes up for the lost ball. Man, got to keep hold of this ball, Warrington, losing it too many times in their own 25. Here's Mercer. Mercer still going, Mercer. Ooh! Now coming more into the game now, Mercer, using his strength more. I make it now half-time. Playing in injury time in the first half as Sanderson comes forward for Warrington. Warrington leading 2-1. Like I say earlier, Warrington's got to get this win today. Little chip over the top by Bishop, but Fawcett reads the situation. Well tackled by Warrington, but Fawcett manages to stay in play. Leeds now coming away with it again. Bentley, he has a run, he's tackled. Playing injury time in the first half as Powell now, he's tackled. Leeds have been quite happy to go in at half time, just 2-1 down. Strong wind in the favour in the second half. Here's Kuiti gets the ball off you to Devoity. Devoity to Dixon, but Dixon can't get the ball out. Well tackled by Thornley. Here's Cruikshank going on his own. He has a run, but he's smothered by 3 Warrington defenders. Last tackle, says John Holsworth. Here's Schofield with a kick again. Good kick this time by Schofield. No, ooh, just manages to keep it in play, Lion. Oh, unlucky Schofield. 2 yards from the Warrington line, bobbling on the touchline. Foster, Warrington now trying to come away with it. The fans shouting for Leeds, get onside, but they look onside to me. Leeds are onside, they're just getting up quick amongst Warrington. That's what you've got to do, stop them playing. Leeds know how dangerous this Warrington team can be, they can get rid of the ball. Sanderson, last tackle, Warrington still in their own 25. Who's going to kick this one? Dwayne Mann has a go. Lord, good kick by Dwayne Mann, excellent kick. What a kick by Dwayne Mann. Not his normal kicking game, but Dwayne Mann says, come here with it, I'll have a kick. Makes 50 yards. Like I say, Warrington got to win this game for the top 8. Go to St Helens on Wednesday night. Saints will be a bit depressed after yesterday's defeat by Wigan in semi-final. And then we've got no fixture next weekend. So it's Leeds coming back away with it. Tackled. Half-time Hooter. Half-time at Witherspoon. Warrington 2. Penalty by Paul Bishop after 35 minutes. Leeds 1. Drop goal by Gary Devoity after 16 minutes. So the half-time score. Warrington 2. Leeds 1. Second half ding-dong battle between Warrington and Leeds. Warrington leading 2-1. But Leeds now got the strong wind in their favour, and I think you'll see Gary Schofield using it to his advantage. But with Warrington, you never know. 2-1 in front. It'll do me if it stays this way. Like I say, we need the points. We've got St Helens on Wednesday night. Like I say, we should win there. And then next weekend, we've got no fixture with the Great Britain-France game. Mike Gregory will be playing in that. And then the following week we're at Bradford Northern in another tough league game, and the week after that the big one, Oldham at Central Park in semi-final at Challenge Cup. Wembley, here we come. Anyway, let's concentrate on this one as Bishop starts the second half. Long kick, Gary Lord goes for it and bad mistake by Lord. Well tackled by Mann. Good play though by the Ackerman, manages to come out of his in-goal area. Powell, Warrington now, tackling hard. Good play by Ackerman though in the first minute. Warrington will get the ball. There's Mercer now, coming into his own Mercer. Mercer coming stronger as this game goes on now. 10 yards from the line. Jackson, he goes on his own. Strong lad, Bob Jackson. Remember the man of the match in the Lancashire Cup final. Burke. Played at Leeds, Burke, so we know these players inside out. Couple of yards from the line now. Mann gives it inside to Mike Gregory, but Leeds tackling still strong. Last tackle. Good defence by Leeds. Here's Bishop with a dropsy, is it? That'll do. That'll do. Come away with 1 point. If you're coming away with anything, said Alex Murphy. And it's true, we've got one. So Warrington now 3, Leeds 1. It sounds like the FA Cup final last season, 3-1. Referee having a word with Mercer and Dixon. Must have been something that went on the far touchline. He's having no nonsense, Mr. Holdsworth, and quite rightly. So it's Schofield to get the game going again. 2 minutes of the second half gone. Warrington 3, Leeds 1. Long kick, Bishop traps it, does well Bishop. Here's Desi. Here's the crowd's favourite. Every time he gets the ball, Desi, the crowd get on the toes. Warrington now. Mann, he'll go on his own, shows the ball, gives it to Sanderson, but Sanderson's tackled. Cutie and Dixon tackling. Mann, Malloy. Having a quiet game, Malloy, today. Don't mean he's having a bad game, no. Here's Bob Jackson. Jackson's seen a gap. Yes, elbow. Elbow. Bad play by Cruikshank. I think it looked a lot worse than it was. But Bob Jackson's not one to... So Bob Jackson getting up, tough as teak. When he gets it, he stays down, Bob. He don't play around. He's a true professional. He won't get a player sent off. Lyon kicks for touch. Now, what can Warrington do? The Warrington buzz now, getting behind Warrington. There's Malloy. They call this end the House of Pain. The Leeds going to feel that Warrington pain. There's Sanderson. Sanderson still going. Warrington now really charged up, the bit between the teeth. I'll tell you something, I can see a try coming up. Here's Burke. Ooh! Warrington's definitely going to score here, mark my words. Bishop misses it though. Well picked up by Gibson. I thought Leeds was going to score then if Gibson had got clear. Leeds now in possession. Cruikshank. Cruikshank now going one way, runs into Bishop. Bishop's not liking it, Desi. Knock on. Correct decision, Mr. Holsworth. Correct. Correct. The crowd's booing on the far side. They don't know the rugby if they're booing that. Correct decision. So it's Cruikshank's feeding. Schofield. Gibson alongside him, gets him going. Good play by Schofield, also by Gibson. Laid the pass off to a piece to Gibson. Here's Dixon, he's running in. Warrington's turn to tackle now. Bob Jackson's back in there, look, tough as wood, old Bob. Cruikshank, Maskell. No, it's Haig. Cavalier. Lord joining the play, well tackled, he's upended. That's Bob Jackson, who was just flat a minute ago. Cruikshank to Kuwaiti back inside to Cruikshank, but he's well tackled. Told you what Leeds are doing, they're playing this Kuwaiti wide as a centre. Warrington's got it red though. Drop goal by Schofield, a long one. Good goal by Schofield. He's doing a Joe Lydon. Remember the one Lydon got last year, 65 yards. I think he's had a bet with Joe Lydon. Schofield, he said, I'll drop one farther than that. Anyway, that was only 35 yards. But it's brought Leeds 2, Warrington 3. All we need now, Billy Bremner come on and take a penalty. It's that close. Bishop now restarting. Long one. Lord doesn't make any mistake this time and gives his hand away to the crowd who heckle him as he picks it up. Good play by Lord. Tackled by Jackson and Mann. There's Powell. Powell coming in now. Powell looking for a good game to get his place back in this Leeds team. Here's Dixon, running hard Dixon. Always run hard when he was at Halifax. Good forward. Maskell, here's the kick, here's Schofield. Told you this lad, but there's it. Lyons as well, I think he'll let it better run dead. Let it go, lad. Good play by Lyons. Saves you running 25 yards, so it's a tap on the 25, Warrington. Schofield will use this win. I know Schofield. Got a good footballing brain, Gary Schofield. Foster, tackled. Maskell and Powell. Mann will show the ball, gives it out to Malloy, retrieves it, second attempt, ball bent backwards. Correct decision, Mr. Holsworth. Here's Mercer again, running strong Mercer, still going. 3 men bring him down. Here's Drummond to Malloy looking for a good game today. Mann acting half-back. Bishop, long one. Derbyshire shows the ball. Unloads it, Leeds will get possession through Powell. Bad pass by Derbyshire. Warrington now defending, Cruikshank, Cruikshank to Dixon. Looking for work this Dixon, not slacking. Here's Lord now up in with play, Cruikshank. to Cavalier. Can't get his pass out though. Smothered by Burke. Good play by Burke. Maskell, Devoity, Schofield. Look, dangerous every time he's got the ball, this lad. Can turn on a sixpence, this lad, Schofield. Warrington's got to keep their eye on him. Here's Powell. Powell back to Dixon. Dixon now. Good pass. Good pass to Bentley, but he loses it. Thornley comes away with it. He's tackled. Powell and Devoity doing the tackling. Sanderson, who leads now, coming up on definitely in the Warrington line there. Either that or it was an under 1-2-5. Here's Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory back into man. Man's tackled though by Schofield. Good play by Schofield. Warrington now, midway between the 25 and halfway. Bishop, Burke. Here's Burke. He'll go. Still going, Burke. Still going. Strong prop forward, Burke. Tackled by Kuita. Here's Mercer. Bishop. Here's the kick. Good kick by Bishop again. Gets it off on his left foot and gets touched. 5 yards in the Leeds 25. Having a good game, Bishop. Having a good kicking game anyway. Warrington subbing now. Powell being subbed as well. Powell going off. Here's Gibson. Gibson coming inside. Runs into Derbyshire but still going. Bad tackling by Warrington there. Gibson, he's not a big lad, but he must be tough to bring down. Ex-Batley lad. There's Ackerman. Ackerman having a run. Ex-Whitehaven, rugby union convert. Having a very quiet game. No, Aaron back on. Wearing an headband, so it must have been an head injury. Good pass. Bentley, but well tackled by Warrington. So it's Aaron back on for Powell. Good kick by, that's the kick, I told you. This lad Schofield. Lyon picks it up in his own 25. He's got Drummond with him. Good tackling by Devoity and Schofield. Bring him down. Here's Drummond. He'll have a run on his own, I'll bet you. Here he goes, Desi. Crossfield into Cavalier. He's tackled. Another football brain come back on the field for Leeds. This Aaron. Foster clear. Oh, good. Another sweeping move there. But the sweeper system Leeds are employing. Cruikshank there brings him down. Sanderson. Good pass to Thornley. Thornley's tackled. Fawcett and Aaron doing the tackling. Come on, Warrington's ball. Get off him, Fawcett. Warrington now. Sanderson. Bishop. Man. Back to Bishop. Bishop to Mike Gregory. Gregory to Lyon. Good play. Unlucky. Mike Jackson just couldn't get his pass out. Two-man overlap. Schofield, he'll have to go on his own. He's tackled. Tackled by Mercer. Mr. Olsworth getting in there. Leeds now, Lord having a run. He's tackled. Warrington definitely tackling him well. Anyone's game. Maskell, good dummy and good run. Makes 10 yards from acting halfback. Coming up to 15 minutes in the second half. Schofield. Lucky kick, he sliced that one. I don't think he knew much about that, but he still found touch. Warrington now substituting Malloy. Armand coming on. No, Thomas. Mark Thomas it is. So it's Mark Thomas for Malloy. This game, 3-2, can go either way. It's on a shoestring at the moment, this game. Warrington leading 3-2. Drop goal and a penalty by Bishop to a drop goal by Schofield and a drop goal by Devoity for Leeds. Bishop digs in. Offside Leeds. I don't know what Gary Devoity was doing there. I thought he was playing standoff for us then, Gary Devoity. Well offside. So it's Lyon. Lyon with a penalty. Finds touch on the Leeds 25. House of Pain. Warrington fans getting behind them now again in the House of Pain. Can we get this score that'll bury Leeds? Burke. He'd love to score today. He'd go happily down the motorway tonight. Man acting half-back. Oh! Touch judge has seen that. Good touch judging. Mr. Holdsworth missed that. Come on, Leeds, you're better than that. You're worth more than that, Leeds. No need for it, Leeds. No need for it. You're a good footballing team. There's no need for this hanky-panky. Disgusting, Leeds. Come on, play football. We don't expect that from you, Leeds. No need for it. Tell you what, he's lucky he's only got 10 minutes. He was warned in the first half. Good footballer, Dixon. Don't like hearing the crowd, though, chanting that. No need for it. Get that House of Pain going. House of Pain, come on. Yeah, this Copper Warrington's worth 6-point start to Warrington if they get behind their team. House of Pain, we call it now. So it's Bishop, about 20 yards out, about 10 yards to the left of the sticks. Tricky one. Harder than what it looks in this wind, swirling wind. Bob Jackson will hold this. Go on, get down, Bob, earn your crust. All right, says Paul. Bit short-sighted, Paul. I think he's a bit feared of kicking Bob in the head. Mike Gregory will hold it. You want danger money, Mike? Get it over, Paul, lad. Get the House of Pain going. So it's Bishop teeing it up. 20 yards out, 10 yards to the left of the sticks. Misses it. Bad kick. Bad kick. House of Pain's gone quiet. Warrington doing the tackling, though. So it's Leeds now trying to come away with it. 5 yards from the line. Devoity does the sensible thing. Comes from acting half-back. Another forward running tough. Cavalier. He'll run all day. So it's Warrington. Got to take advantage of this man up. Extra man. Oh, good tackling by man on his ex-colleague, Kuita. Driving Leeds back. Warrington tackling. Well, you can't fault Warrington's tackling today. Here's Schofield again. There's the big kick. Oh, Lionel enjoyed them. He'll eat them for breakfast. Good tackling by Bentley. Excellent tackling. Up in the play. That's what you need. Chasers. Bentley again. Bishop. Here's Burke. He'll run hard. And he'll go down hard. Oh! Maskell in there with a punch in. No one's seen that. I did. Never mind, I'm nobody. Here's Sanderson. Sanderson sells a dummy, still running. Having a good game, Gary Sanderson. Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory sees a gap. Good running by Mike Gregory, showing his international class now, Mike Gregory. Coming into his own man. Bishop. Bishop dummies. Little kick forward. Here's Desi. There's Desi. Forward to rest. Leeds now trying to get out of their own half where they've been for most of this half. Here's Gary Lord, he's coming in too. Forwards and backs working as a team here for Leeds. Here's Maskell throws a bad pass. Lyon picks it up, good play by Lyon. He's tackled though out on the far side. 3 Leeds players bring him down in the Leeds half. Warrington again attacking. Bishop. Bob Jackson. He's strong running, just couldn't get his pass out. Warrington now. Got to make these passes tell now here. Bishop. Bad pass. And Leeds get the ball back. Bad pass by Bishop to Sanderson. Devoity picks it up. Cruikshank to... Here's Kuita. Playing out on that far side. Gets a good pass out too. But he's well tackled. Mercer does the tackling on this occasion. Kuita. Cruikshank. Inside to Cavalier. Good signing for Leeds. I think Halifax had him originally. I'll have to ask our Leeds colleagues. Barrow, I'm informed. Aaron, he's tackled. Still in the Leeds half. Here's Schofield. Mr. Tricks. Off a Warrington player. Warrington did well there. Bit of an obstruction going on for my money. Warrington get away with it. So it's Warrington now coming away with it. Foster just tackled from behind. Fawcett this time tackling. Here's Man. Man shows the ball, gives it to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory runs into his Great Britain colleague, Schofield. So it's Mike Gregory hurt. Come on, Leeds fans, behave yourself. Man, Sanderson, he's tackled. Warrington's turn to get out of their own half. Here's Bishop. Bishop, so lovely play by Bishop. Still going. Good play by Bishop. Good play by Man. Comes off one foot, then the other. Playing like a standoff, Man. Here's Bishop. Here's the kick. Good kick again by Bishop. Gets behind Lord. They're as good as finding touch, them. Bishop coming up, and he tackles him. Good play by Bishop. Good play by Bishop. Here's Gibson. Gibson shrugs off Drummond. Don't shrug off Bishop though, or Mercer. I'll tell you what, if this game stays the way it is, Bishop's got a chance of picking man at match award, I'll tell you. Oh, forward. Excellent positioning by Mr. Holsworth, right in line with that. You can't knock this referee. He's everywhere. He earns his money. I think you get 25 quid a game, I'll tell you he earns it. He's been everywhere. Anyway, it's Warrington scrum down on the 25. Bishop to feed. Bishop gets it out. Gregory. Go on his own, Mike. Holds it. Play now just inside the Leeds 25. Can Warrington get the House of Pain going? Thomas is going nowhere. He's buried. 3 Leeds defenders. Devoity, Schofield and you. Good tackling by Lee. Look at this Gary Schofield. He's playing like a prop forward. He's everywhere. Then you say why he's a good un. That's why he's a good un. Warrington now still trying to find a way through this hard Leeds defence. Bishop. Thomas still the dummy. Well, no, backwards certainly was. So it's Leeds back in possession to Devoity, Cruikshank, Erin a long one to Ackerman not done much, this lad, for my money today. I can't knock him, nobody's seen him once. Forced Gibson, Cruikshank, here's Erin's coming into the game. He earns his money, this lad, no one can knock him. Leeds now, Cruikshank, Devoity. There again, the old one, not watching the ball, watching the players instead of the ball. First rule for a professional rugby player, keep your eye on the ball. I know what I'm talking about. Remember, I had 14 years at Orford Tannery. Bishop's got Derbyshire, but well tackled. Devoity, good loose forward play. So it's Mercer. Man gives it back to Man. Man's well tackled though. Erin does the tackling on this occasion. Warrington again looking for a way through this Leeds defence. Sells a dummy. Good play by crossing. Referee a bit late there with that one, but he was correct. Crossing, penalty to Leeds. Correct decision, Mike. It's no good moaning about it. So it's Leeds. Chance to relieve a bit of pressure with a penalty. Maskell hasn't cracked this time. Does a bit better. Finds halfway between 25 and halfway. 25 minutes gone here at Warrington. It's still Warrington 3, Leeds 2. The game can go either way still. Gibson. Both defences on top in this game. Not seen a try today, but I'll tell you, it's end-to-end stuff. Knock on. Leeds again, Devoity and Kuwaiti getting in each other's way. Tell you what, you start shouting at this Devoity and he gets his head together, he's most likely to win this game for Leeds. Gregory. Now come on, Warrington. Bishop. Sanderson. Ooh! Head tackle. Head tackle. Fair decision, Mr. Holsworth, fair decision. It was half and half. He was in a tackle, all right, but he went into it as well. Stay on the field. A lot of referees are just taking it that everyone should get sent off now with outs above the shoulders. Oh, listen, the house of pain. Warrington now. Here's Burke. Go on, Burke. He'd love to score today, like I've said before. He deserves it, actually. He's having a good game. But tell me when he ever has a bad one. Gregory. Run right into Erin. Warrington now 5 yards out. Leeds defence holding. A try and really bring this crowd alive. Thomas can't do it though. He's got to die with it. Here's Mercer. If any lad can break this defence, it's Mercer. Goes on his own and loses possession. Warrington get it back through Mike Gregory. I think you'll find that's Gregory's ball. No, sorry, I'm wrong. Mastermind. Erin. Here's Ackerman. No, it's Kuwaiti. I'll tell you what, that Kuwaiti's playing so much in centre, I think he's Ackerman. But that's a ploy by Leeds. Well played, Holsworth, well played. Get on with the game, he said. Good play, referee. Leeds in possession just outside their own 25. I'll tell you what, considering they've got the wind behind them, most of this half's been took in Leeds' half. They're finding it hard to get out of their own half. You know why that is? Warrington's tackling. You win games with tackling, and Warrington's certainly doing that today. Cruikshank's well smothered. Here's Lucas Schofield dictating things there at the back. Gets it to Devoete. A good kick by Devoete. That's what I say. You knock him 1 minute and he comes back at you with a 60-yard kick. Now it's the Leeds house of pain. 5 yards from the Warrington line. I think Leeds are trespassing. First time they've been down here this half. Policeman's going round now. I think he's going to do him for trespassing. Drummond! Oh, I'd just love to see Desi get clear. It would be good night Vienna. Leeds have got possession. Kuwaiti. Now it's Warrington's turn to defend. Schofield. Cruikshank. Erin to outside to Kuwaiti. Well tackled, Desi. Warrington now tackling. Gibson coming inside. He's tackled. Good tackle by Mike Thomas. He's tackled. Leeds losing ground. Inside. Cavalier. Good running by Cavalier. Excellent run. Good tackling by Lyons. Leeds now applying the pressure. Here's Erin. Outside Bentley. Cruikshank don't know what to do with it. What a tackle. What a tackle by Thomas. Cruikshank trying to tell someone come behind him. He thought it was good by Vienna then. Bob Jackson. Now it's Warrington. What a game. End to end. Mark Thomas, he'll have to go on his own. What a game. No one can say they've not had the money's worth today. It might only be a low scoring game, but this is what rugby league's all about. End to end stuff. 3-2. There's the house of pain going. There we go. There's the Wembley song for the boys. Good kick again by Bishop. What a kick. Good kick, Bishop. They're the kind of kicks that'll win you this game. 10 minutes to go here at Witherspoon. Warrington 3, Leeds 2. What a game. I'm out of breath here. Scrum down. Referee having a word with Erin and Gregory, two captains. I don't know what's going on. Clock's being stopped. Another substitution being made by Leeds. Oh, here's the lad who scored the try last season, young Delaney. Delaney comes on, Cruikshank goes on. Oh, so it's a scrum half for a scrum half. What a ploy by Leeds. David Ward, what a ploy. Brings on Ward, Delaney with 10 minutes to go. Excellent move by Ward. Here he is, Delaney. Scored the winning try last year down here, if you remember. I hope he don't get it today. Anyway, it's Delaney with the ball. Devoete. Inside, good tackling again by Warrington. You can't fault the tackling. Heron. No, he misses Heron this time, Maskell. That's the ploy. Go from acting half back. The gaps are appearing. Delaney. Here's Schofield with kick. Good kick. Good kick. Unlucky. How unlucky can you get? Lyon picks it up. Comes forward. Tackled by Bentley and Fawcett. Foster. He'll have to go on his own. Foster runs into Dixon. He's back on now after his 10 minutes in the bin. Leeds back to full strength again. Bob Jackson tackled by Kuita. And Dixon, he should be fit. He's had a rest. Sanderson running in strong. Tackled by Heron and Devoity. Man, Bishop. Here's the kick again by Bishop. What a kick. He's got to get man of the match for my money, Paul Bishop. He's kept Leeds pegged in their own half, and that's against the wind. So, scrum down. Zone 25. Warrington look at it this way. Keep Leeds here. They can't score from here. Or can they? Lord runs into Mike Gregory and Sanderson. He's tackled well, Sanderson too, all day. Delaney acting half-back. Here's Schofield. Schofield to Heron. He'll have to go on his own. Warrington covering in there. Couldn't get the pass out. Schofield now dictating things from acting half-back. Devoity. Oh! Well tackled. Cavalier keeping his eye off the ball there. No, it's Maskell, sorry. Here's Devoity with a kick. Good kick. Lyon does well. Lyon again. Leeds not finding the kicking boots today. Lyon's coming across field. Still going, Lyon. Runs into Delaney. Delaney and Bentley. Drummond, he'll have a run. Desi will go on his own. Mercer. But Mercer's well tackled. Good tackle by Gibson. I think he might be carrying an injury, Mercer. That's Sanderson. He's had a good game, Gary Sanderson. He usually plays well in defence, but he's doing well running on the ball today. Here's Thomas. Keep hold of it, lad. Don't throw them long passes. Not with Schofield poaching. Bishop. Here's the kick again by Bishop. This time it's straight in. Correct decision. Straight in. Nothing to howl about it. Went straight in. That's all there is to it. Scrum down. Leeds head and ball. Oh, it's Delaney. Delaney to feed. Delaney to get out. Schofield. Lord. Bentley to Lord. Inside. Ackerman to Bentley. Gibson scores. Gibson gets it. Gibson gets the only try of the game. Leeds fans going daft up here. I think one of them's having an heart attack. Gibson goes in. I think that could be it. David Ward coming out now. I'll tell you what, feel sorry for Warrington. They fell for the old 5-card trick. 5 minutes to go and Leeds pinch it. Set Schofield running. Schofield seen Lord coming from fullback. Lord fed Ackerman. Ackerman fed his winger Gibson. And Gibson did the rest. 4 points. Maskell now. Misses it. If they admit it, I think Warrington's been robbed today. It's not over. See Warrington do at Wigan now. Last minute job. Come on Warrington, it's not over. Bishop gets it back underway. He can't take it away from Bishop. He's had a good game. And you can't take it away from this lad neither, Ackerman. I've not seen him in the game, but he got his pass out to Gibson. Here's Heron. Heron come back on with an head wound. Maskell, here's Devoity. Leeds now got the tails up in front, 6-3. Here's Schofield, long kick downfield. Good kick, here's Lyon. Warrington needs something spectacular now. Can this lad do it? Three Leeds defenders bring him down. Penalty. Stupid by Leeds. Ridiculous. Gibson should know better. He should know better. Leeds have got the game 6-3 in front and he gives a silly. If I was Ward, I'd dock him a tenner off his pay. Warrington now, come on. He's just won the game for Leeds and could he give it away? Here's Malloy. Warrington now, look at him here, all heads up like scorpions. Thomas can't get his pass away though. I'll give Leeds the due, they tackle well all afternoon. Warrington's been pegged in this 25 all afternoon and can't find a way through this Leeds defence. David Ward's done a good job with him. Gregory, still going Gregory, no one there. Knock on, correct decision Mr Holdsworth, he's had a good game too. Knock on the blind side, but he's still seen through a ruck of players and seen the knock on by Dwayne Mann. So it's Leeds, head and ball, Delaney to feed. I'm not complaining, I've seen a good game of rugby league here today. Delaney, this time misses out Bentley. Still going, but he gets buried. Gregory brings him down. And Derbyshire, here's the first time kick. Oh, could that be a bad mistake? Heron's playing up Elway Lord. They're arguing amongst themselves. Oh, what a stupid kick. I think it was Fawcett, that. What a ridiculous kick. But good tackling. Mercer's brought down by Bentley. Warrington now, House of Pain, House of Pain. Warrington applying the pressure. I'll tell you what, if Warrington score, I'll be happy. Bishop. Thomas. Gregory. Yes! Yes! What a big commentator. What a try. Oh! Beautiful. House of Pain. House of Pain. Warrington are in front, deservedly so. Beautiful. Desi Drummond. I've told you, watch that, lad. Ooh. Last minute, that could have won the game. 7-6. Last minute. I'll tell you what, I'll eat me out now if Warrington lose this. I've not brought a knife and fork, but I'll still eat it. It's Bishop now trying to convert this try. Yes! Brilliant kick by Paul Bishop. The touch judges were at 6s and 7s, but the both flags went up. Warrington 9, Leeds 6. Oh, what a game. I'm hoarse. We've not seen a game like this since a couple of weeks back. Desi Drummond. Schofield restarts. Bishop. Mike Gregory. Here's the try maker. Warrington now quite happy to hold on. Injury time, I make it now at Witherspoon. Has Leeds been robbed? Man, that's the way to get at him. They were singing. Oh, Dwayne Mann! Lovely play by Dwayne Mann. Warrington now. Gregory. Here's Mercer. Malloy. Malloy gets inside the Leeds half. Bentley's the tackler. Man, he shows the ball. He'll go on his own. Good running again, Dwayne Mann. He's coming into his own. Gregory still going. Still going, tackle by Bentley. Warrington, last tackle. Where's Paul Bishop? Here he is. Good play, good play. Warrington get possession back.
Waste time. 6 more tackles for Warrington. Here's Schofield now. What's he got up his sleeve? I'll tell you what, I'm shouting, I'm excited. It's been a shame either team's had loose early today. It's been that good of a game. Mercer picks it up, he'll go on his own now. Warrington, their heads held high now. Leeds' heads dropping now. Warrington's turn to apply pressure. Warrington 9, Leeds 6, injury time. Sanderson still running now. Gaps appearing now in this Leeds defence. Burke, he'd love to score, he's having a run. He's the old pro, he knows what to do. Warrington now. Here's Dwayne Mann. To run forward. Malloy still going. 10 yards now from the Leeds line. 4 tackles. Bishop goes on the blind side. Good tackle though by Schofield. Helped by Devoete. Last tackle, says Mr. Oldsworth. Charge down. 6 again. 6 again, Lion. Warrington now. House of Pain. House of Pain. Thomas, it's his long pass that got Gregory in the clear that sent Drummond in. Warrington now. Cullen to Burke. Yards short now, Warrington. Just yards. Leeds still defending well though. Thomas. Ooh, just couldn't stretch out. Good tackling by Leeds. Leeds exceptionally good tackling. Here's Bishop with a drops it. Misses it though. Well wide. So it's a Leeds restart on the 25. Injury time. 2 minutes of injury time. Stopping the clock. Mr. Oldsworth, true referee. He's enjoying this game as much as us up here. Warrington 9, Leeds 6. I make it. We've had 2 minutes of injury time. Erin is well tackled. Burke, Sanderson in the tackle. Here's Dixon. Dixon's tackled. Got to hold on. Devoete. Erin trying to get Kuiti running, but good tackling by Warrington. Gets it out. Ooh, unlucky. Knock on, correct decision. John Oldsworth, correct. Mercer just couldn't hold it. Scrum down, more seconds being wasted. Warrington up on the feet on the bench over there now. Burke receiving attention. He's back on. Had a good game, Tony Burke. We're going to Wembley's the song, and I'll bet you we are going. I'll be going anyway. I'm going on my bike. Penalty to Leeds. That's the first scrum of penalty we've had all the game. I don't understand this. First penalty of the game for a scrum offence. Schofield. Oh, now it's Leeds pressure. What can Leeds do? Warrington up on the feet. Gibson. Tackled. There's the user. Warrington 9, Leeds 6. Warrington scorers. Desi Drummond a try. Bishop drop goal. Penalty by by Bishop, and a conversion to Drummond's try. Leeds scorers. Drop goal by Gary Devoete. Drop goal by Gary Schofield, and a try by Carl Gibson. We'll leave it here at Witherspoon with a very happy crowd, a very happy commentator. Warrington 9, Leeds 6. Warrington coming back out to the House of Pain. The fans going wild. They're the lads who will be following Warrington to Wembley if we beat Oldham on the 31st of March at Central Park.